Hey guys, and welcome back to Other Robert. Today we are discussing Once Upon a Time's Greenbacks. How's it going, Joe?
Good. How's it going, Rob?
It's going good, and I'm very happy to discuss this video and possibly other things.
And possibly other things?
Possibly other things. What do you think of the episode?
Not the strongest of the season, but not the weakest. I thought it was a nice story that they told with the flashbacks.
Yep.
But in the present,
It was contrived, not contrived. It was too much. There was too much going on. There was two different storylines at once.
Yeah. The present kind of just didn't really have anything.
It had nothing to do.
Yeah. But the past, that was a good story that was told.
Yeah, I mean, well, the problem that I had with it is you've never seen the movie of Prince and the Frog, so
right. I'm assuming it didn't go down like that.
No, it was vastly different. Vastly different. Like in the present day with her doing the restaurant, that was very reflective of the movie.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like a gimmick that like I was supposed to like.
No, that was from the movie. The one like she wanted to be the owner of a restaurant. Like she wanted to be her own boss in the film, and she never once said that she wanted to have a boyfriend or have romance. She just wanted to be she wanted to be a boss. She wanted to have a job.
Her special is frog leg soup.
No, her special was the beignets, which was also from the movie.
And frog leg soup.
And frog leg soup, all right, fine. But in the flashback, like what I didn't like was how she was like, "Oh, I want a boyfriend," because that was not how the character was ever introduced in the film.
Yeah, that was kind of silly in the show too.
And I was like, how is a prince gonna solve all your problems? Because like historically, like you still need money even to marry in royal families. Like you need money. It's just the princess would need a dowry. So, and somehow they were in major debt. I didn't truly grasp the concept of it. And they were having an auction in the palace courtyard. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, I will say the best thing I think that came out of those flashbacks was that magician. Oh
yeah, so in the movie he was really, really good. He was based on the Little Mermaid villain Ursula in the film, and I loved him, and I really loved the actor who played him. I thought he was really charismatic and he was really fun. I hope he has more screen time later in the show.
Oh, I didn't realize that he was in the movie as well. He was very good.
You didn't realize what about the movie?
That he was from the movie as well.
Yeah, that's the villain from the film.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't really know his role in the beginning, but he was fantastic. I think just from his limited time, I think he was the best one this season that's come in.
For like new characters?
Yeah, he was fantastic. I wanted to see more of him when the episode was done.
You know, he was fun. I really want to see more of him myself. Because we don't know who cast the curse yet, a lot of people are wondering if he's part of it.
That would be great.
I think that'd be great too, particularly with getting the God, what the heck was I going to say? It's particularly with the curse because Ivy is awake or Drusilla is awake.
Yeah,
maybe they teamed up. I like Adelaide Kane.
I like her a lot.
I like her. She's cool. She's a fun character. Her mother is also great. I really like her mom, and I really like her. I like Tiana. I know you don't like Alice, but Alice was in the episode. Rumpel wasn't in the episode. He was kind of forgotten about. Like his storyline just really seemed wrapped up and irrelevant at that point.
Well, it's some weeks they leave characters out. So this week,
I know. But it's like his thought. Like I didn't even think about him ever.
I did, because last week it ended with him kind of maybe being awake.
By the way, Angela Gonzalez, she said, "I ship Henry and Drizella more than I ship Henry with Cinderella version 2." I actually totally agree. I think there's so much more chemistry with Adelaide Kane and Andrew J. West than there is with Danya Ramirez. I just don't think Danya's a good lead.
I've been saying that from the first episode. She is very much not a good lead.
Yeah, she's really not at all. She can't hold it.
No. Absolutely not, and that becomes more evident each episode that she's in.
I'm actually really happy that this episode she wasn't prevalent at all. I mean, like even when she was mad at Tiana, I was like, please just go away. You and your daughter just leave. We don't need you on the show.
Well, the daughter I think is fine for a kid actor. I
Yeah,
think
she's
she,
fine with these. I just don't care about the story.
yeah.
So, what did you think about the witch? I can't figure her out at all.
I don't care yet with the witch. It's not that's bad or good. I don't. I guess I just don't know how to feel yet. I'm just waiting to see kind of what happens before I judge it. But at this point, I don't really have anything positive or negative about that.
I think it's really stupid that by the second appearance they haven't named her yet. I mean, I just think it's kind of stupid not to name. I understand like in the first episode because her appearance was so short, but she had 2 scenes here and they didn't give her a name.
Yeah.
Like I think that's just really sloppy writing.
And she's starting to seem like she has a bigger role.
Yeah, because apparently she has like a quote unquote alliance with Lady Tremaine and Drizella, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. We don't know who she is or like how it worked out because she hasn't been in the flashback yet.
Yeah, and it's just starting to get convoluted because like Ivy's turning on her mother, but then this witch is also turning on her mother, so it makes you think like, are they also turning on each other? You know, it's just like a triangle of like just turning on each other.
Yeah, the triangle of deception and who's in control.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get a little convoluted there.
Yeah, it's a little odd because you're originally led to believe that Lady Tremaine is in charge, and now you're led to believe that it's Ivy who's really in charge, but she's letting her mother think she's in charge. But why would you let her mother think she's in charge? Like, wouldn't you just want to be in charge yourself?
Yeah, like I guess just kind of what's the end game?
Exactly. But I would say the backstory was fun for sure. Though at the end of it with the frog was weird. I didn't get why the Shadow Man would capture a frog.
Yeah, that was very weird. That was like, you can tell they just wanted to do a different take on it, just for the sake of doing a different take. Like, not that it was good or anything. Just like, let's make this different. Who cares how bad it is?
And by the way, I believe you texted me this, but I just want to double check. Marius said, "Oh, my name is Marius, but call me Robert." Correct?
Yes, he did.
I just wanted to make sure that that's actually truly what happened.
Yes, he did. So that was also very strange.
Yeah, like, hi, I'm Robert. Call me Marius. Like, I've never once said it to anyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off all the videos now. It's like, hey, my name's Joe, but call me Frank.
Maybe I should just go, hey, I'm Robert. Call me Marius. It's just how it works somehow. I didn't get that at all.
I literally said out loud, why?
I was like, it makes no sense. Though Tiana in the film, she has her prince is his name is Naveen, and he's apparently coming to the show in season 2 or season part 7, part 2.
I thought you were going to say 8 for a second. Like they're starting to get a little carried away.
No. There's no 8. I don't think the ratings can show an 8.
Yeah. Could you imagine they call it season 2? Like season 2 too?
season 8.
Season 8, season 2 again.
That's ridiculous. However, speaking of the part B of the show, I may make a video about this because I just got the news today. Rebecca Mader is again a main character
in the second half.
In the second half, yeah, she got bumped up.
Okay, so in this one she's not, right?
So where it is, sorry, just a comment I just read. Yeah, in 7A, she's just guest starring. She's going to be in the mid-season finale. Then I guess in 7B, she's going to be a main character again.
Gotcha.
But I just think it's hilarious. They're like, "Oh yeah, Rebecca, you're fired. We don't want you anymore. Your character's done. Oh wait, please come back." Yeah,
and didn't she do that like dramatic like post when it was announced she wasn't coming back with like her going in a limo saying like goodbye?
Yes, she did do that. She literally said a post, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tune in to the finale. Bye."
Yeah, it was like overly dramatic.
Yeah, and then the second they recast her, they're like, she's like, once is the best.
Yeah. Okay. A little silly.
Well, obviously she's not going to say they suck because they're paying her.
I know, but it's the fact that she was so dramatic
Well,
at
she
the
got
end.
fired.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't need to do that Instagram post and everything.
I mean, she was probably pissed. That was probably why she was like, she was mad.
I
And
love her. Don't get me wrong. I'm just
well,
saying.
I do too. Um, I think that she's, if anything, they should just get rid of Danya Ramirez and Lucy, and just
Yeah, is it too early to give them a happy ending?
um, no, it's not. I think well, Cinderella's episode is episode 8. I think we're on episode 6 next week. So
We haven't had her episode yet.
well, we had like the Forking Pats episode, the episode 3. That was supposed to be like the start of her episode, I guess. But we're gonna get a more Cinderella flashback in 2 weeks.
No thanks.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to see any more of Danya Ramirez at all. I'm done. And I really didn't like that. And it was just because it was written this way that Ronnie says to Henry, "Oh, there's a really eligible single mother that you should go team up with." Like that's just the writers telling you to say that. Like,
Yeah.
like why are you forcing them together? Like there's no reason. They have no chemistry. There's nothing.
I also refuse to call her Ronnie.
I hate calling her Ronnie. I do think that she's gonna wake up next week.
Oh, the preview kind of made it seem.
Yeah, I think she's totally gonna wake up next week. Sapphire Panda Nightcourt has asked, who are your favorite characters for this season? For both of us. You can go first.
The Magician and Henry.
Familiar.
And Henry. And Andrew J. West just is good. And even though he kind of has to like ham it up a little bit here, you can tell it's because of the role he's in. It's not like him, you know?
Right. I would say my favorite characters are, well, definitely Henry. I would go with Henry, and I guess I like Alice. So Henry and Alice I'm going to go with.
Not Fake Hook?
I can't like him. Like, I don't hate him, but I just can't like get attached to him because I know he's not real.
Yeah. And he doesn't have a hook, so he just essentially no hook.
Yeah, they zoomed in on his hand today.
Yeah.
Where like
it was just the one glove, which is
the glove. Yeah, it was the glove exactly. Oh god, I just think putting Hook in Storybrooke with Emma is cool. Like, but like, just don't even bring Colin O'Donoghue back. Then, like, why do you have to have fake Hook?
Literally just to keep him around.
No, it's stupid.
He's just kind of spinning his wheels, though. Like, there's really not much of a point.
Yeah, like Angela Gonzalez just wrote the same thing. She said, "I don't like Hook too because it's not my Hook," and it's the same thing. So, Angela, I totally agree with you. Kevin asked, "Would you want to see baby Neil all grown up in this season? Because we're seeing Zelina's daughter, so we want to see Charming and Snow's kid."
I don't think there'd be a point.
You don't think so?
No, I mean, we're getting in Robin because of Zelina. I mean, what's the point of having Neil?
Really not. I don't see the point of it either, because if you bring in Neil, then you need to get Josh Dallas and Jennifer Goodwin to come back. It doesn't make any sense.
And we definitely don't need that.
No, it's irrelevant. Newt Wilson just also asked, why do you think Rebecca got fired? She got fired, quote unquote, because they didn't know how to write season 7. They thought they were going to completely reboot it.
Yeah. They kept saying, "Oh, we know what we're doing," and like meanwhile, they had no idea what they were doing.
They had no idea. They're like, all right, what characters are we definitely doing? They're like, we're gonna do Henry, we're gonna do Regina because everyone loves her. We're gonna do Hook because everyone loves him, and he's also signed for an extra season. But Rebecca, she's only signed per season, so she can go. And Emma doesn't want to come back, so that's it.
Before Jennifer Morrison left, like they had this whole plan for like Lion King, like they're gonna go to the Pride Lands, they're all gonna turn into lions, and then get the goal like Jennifer Morrison. They're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna come back," and they put a big X through it.
Well, if I remember correctly, the way that all the characters had contracts to last for a certain amount of seasons, or the actors. So I know that like Emma, Regina, Charming, Snow, etc., all had contracts through season 6 for 6 seasons, and I think Colin O'Donoghue had the reason why he's in 7 is he was contracted for 6 seasons.
Yeah, from 2.
From 2, exactly. So that would make sense why he's in 7. I think Rebecca Mader only had a contract per season, if that makes sense, because she was brought on so late. I don't think they knew they were going to go to 7, so I think they just figured we'll contract you per season, and then they're like, yeah, we're done with you. It's fun to discuss why people will get fired from their jobs.
Who's Violet?
Violet, way back from season 5, was a girl from Camelot.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, because people are like asking about it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it like 3 times. I didn't know how to acknowledge it because she was in what, 1 episode of season 6.
Yeah, wasn't she not like important at all?
She was really important in 1 episode of season 5, like particularly where Emma ripped her heart out to make Henry sad. And that was really it. But she's supposed to be like Henry's first love. And so people are thinking, why isn't she his true love?
Because in a lot of storytelling mediums, your first love is not your true love. Look at Spider-Man.
Wait, what did you say about Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, his first love is not his true love.
Yeah, his first love is Gwen Stacy, but his real love is Mary Jane.
Yeah, that's in a lot of storytelling mediums.
I think so. I agree with you. And also, I know. But speaking of Spider-Man, what also aired from Marvel this week?
Thor
aired on. It came out technically Thursday, but it was on Friday as well, which is when Once was on. So I'm curious. Some people went to Once. No, I'm just curious how many people actually tuned in from Thor to from Once. Because I'm just curious because the numbers have just been.
Yeah, because Thor was a big technically Disney movie, so.
Yeah, so that's why I'm curious. But I think overall the episode it wasn't bad. There was a lot going on with it. But I liked Adelaide Kane. I think next week will be interesting for sure. And that's really all I have to say about it.
Yeah, I think we pretty much talked about everything that we could have.
So should we leave it up to the viewers if they want to ask questions?
Sure.
All right, guys. If you have questions, throw them on at us again. There's a couple that I think definitely went through the chat that I couldn't get, that I didn't see. So throw them at us. Do you ever think we'll see Mulan or any of those characters again? That's from Muddy Hawk 13. Well, we're definitely not seeing Mulan because Jamie Chung's on Fox. She's working over there now.
That was such a weird arc with her. Like, it never went anywhere.
100%. Yeah, she never got really like a happy ending.
I just never saw a point, and I feel like she was around for a while because she'd come back, and
yeah, of all characters, I would love to see her.
Yeah, her and the Knave, just because I liked the Wonderland. I liked him in the Wonderland spinoff, and then when he came to the show, it was just weird and it didn't work, and then he just kind of fell off.
Yeah, that made no sense. I know. Do you ever think a lot of people actually commented saying they want to see that girl Lily from season 4. It was like the dragon.
Oh no, thanks.
Yeah, I'm good with never seeing her too. Lucas Cassie, Thor would be a perfect fit with Regina. Lucas, I love mythology. I think it's awesome, but this show, we've seen butcher mythology so much, particularly Greek mythology. I don't think they've done Nordic, and they could do a Nordic Thor if they wanted to, or a Nordic mythology version of Thor as opposed to a Marvel comic, but they would wreck it. They would
like Ralph.
They would wreck it like Ralph, which was punned in this episode.
That I think could be a pretty funny I don't know how they would do it.
No way. By the way, Mike C just went favorite arc for what we like from the show.
Neverland.
Frozen. But I think everyone knows that about me. Who do you think Regina's love interest is? The creator says he's going to be coming in the second part of this season.
Greatest love interest?
No. Who do you think Regina's
Right.
love interest? He's coming the second part of the season.
She already had one.
No, she's getting a new one.
Okay. Ralph?
Wreck-It
Ralph?
If it's Ralph?
Wreck-It Regina?
No, Angela Gonzalez. No. I don't know who Regina's love interest could be. They haven't really hyped it up. I think she first needs to get free from her curse, and then we can talk about that. Kevin says, "Are there any other Pixar movies you think Once Upon a Time should do?" I think Pixar might be a little bit too hard for them to grasp, because like it's so it's obviously fairy tales.
Cars. Bug's Life.
I mean, I get why Brave would work. I mean, it just did because it was a princess. I don't know though. I can't think of a Pixar movie that would work.
Ratatouille.
No, because like every Pixar movie besides The Incredibles and I guess Up, aren't all the characters not people?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I know in Toy Story they're people, but the main characters are toys.
Right.
Right? So yeah, I think beyond The Incredibles and Up, I guess I could do The Good Dinosaur.
I don't think that's in anyone's best interest.
No, I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, Diana Lopez, Wreck-It Ronnie.
It's coming. It's coming.
That's coming. I love that. Let's see. Do you think they will bring King Triton into the new season? He's from The Little Mermaid. I don't think they're going to redo any. I think they're done with The Little Mermaid, in all honesty.
All in all, she was good. She was very good.
Who?
Little Mermaid.
Oh, I love Joanna Garcia as Little Mermaid.
She was great.
She was great, but then they did the whole Ursula thing where they gave her part of Ariel's backstory, which I thought was stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm seeing a bunch of questions come into the chat, and I want to make sure I get to a good chunk of them. Newt Wilson, do you want to see Snow and Charming come back? I think I can answer that for both of us. No.
No.
No, thank you. Just want to make sure I hit everyone's questions so far.
People are saying they hated the Good Dinosaur was like the most okay movie I've ever seen in my life.
I hated The Good Dinosaur.
It was just like
oh, they could do Inside Out. They could do an Inside Out episode where they just go to their head to see the emotions. I'm kidding, but not really.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, they can't do Pixar films. It's not possible.
I still want Nightmare Before Christmas.
They freaking missed that opportunity for you with the Halloween episode.
I know.
What are your favorite episodes? I mean, let's just go with, do you have any particular favorite episode of the show that stuck out? Just one or two?
Not really.
Not really? No.
Like trying to think back? No. Not really.
There's not like one episode that ever blew your mind?
No.
Oh, you might get some hate. I could list off at least 5.
No, and I'm trying. Maybe the 6th finale.
6th finale is great. Diana Lopez. Didn't we have like 3 Ursulas? Yeah, we did. We had Ursula the statue, Regina Ursula, and Ursula herself, the witch. So yeah, there was 3 Ursulas. What do you think Zelina is going to be like cursed? Rebecca Mader, I don't really think changes too much in her personality. Like when she plays characters, I think it's gonna be really hard to like. Even like Charlotte from Lost seems similar to Zelina.
Yeah.
So maybe a little like Charlotte from Lost. Oh, this is from Jessica Angus. I like this question. Scooby-Doo is doing an animated crossover with Supernatural this year. If Once Upon a Time did that, which animated show would you want to cross over with?
Very interesting question.
That's a great question, Jessica. I don't know what animated show I would want to see it crossed over with. I mean, if it had to stay solely to Disney, because I think Scooby Doo is owned by Warner Brothers and Supernatural's owned by Warner Brothers, so that makes sense where they can cross that. But this is Disney. They have so many TV shows. What could you cross with it? I had to think about this one. Impossible.
I mean, Scooby Doo crosses over with everything, so I guess I would just have to say Scooby Doo.
To be fair, no, well, it doesn't because he's never been on Disney, but because like he's been in he's been in like the Batman before. That's because he's owned by
another one.
Company. What?
They're doing another one.
Another Batman Scooby Doo crossover.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious.
It's the first one in like 40 years or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's funny that you said that because I literally read the article like 2 days ago.
Oh, I like that. Well, that just also makes sense that that Batman and Scooby Doo can be crossed over because it's all owned by the same company. Ah, man, I really don't know what animated show I would want to see with once. Because I just keep thinking of the Disney movies, but they keep doing that.
They once had a show about the Jungle Book when everyone in the Jungle Book were kids.
They did?
Yeah, I saw like 2 episodes.
Jungle Book?
I just try to think of the most random thing I could think of.
I mean, I know they've done for some reason I thought of Gargoyles.
The Mask
Isn't that a real show?
was also a TV show.
Oh. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the season so far? I think I'd give it a solid 5.
5.5.
And did you ever see The Emperor's New Groove?
Yes.
The Galaxy Man Show, Channel 2, just said they should bring The Emperor's New Groove on the Once Upon a Time somehow.
That is an interesting
I would like to see that. I think that'd be funny.
I think that would work.
I think that would be really good to see on the show. Diana Lopez, they should have done a Once Upon a Time Wonderland and once a crossover, but like a major one, not just like what we had in season 4. They should have done that because they ruined that show. Got canceled and they just kind of gave up on it.
It had promise.
They did.
I mean, you had John Lithgow voicing the White Rabbit. I mean, how does it get better than that?
It doesn't. I love that like some people agree with us about Danya Ramirez.
Yeah, she's bad at aching.
Yep. Well, there's an echo, and I'm pretty sure we covered everything about the episode. So thank you guys so much. And we'll talk to you next week.
All right.
Bye, guys.